What is up, guys? It is Sam, the Raid Man. Today I want to talk about some of the best champions you can use when you're facing the Hydra and you're trying to find your way to deal with the Head of Decay, which is the head that cleanses all of the debuffs and kind of just ruins everything for you, and then gives turn meter, stuff like that. Then the poison cloud goes on. So the way around that obviously is to provoke. So I want to talk about the best Hydra provokers. There's not a specific number. We're just going to go through them. There are a ton of provokers in the game, so we're only going to be talking about the ones that do it very well. If someone has a low chance to do it, or they only do it on a long cooldown, then we're not really going to talk about them. We're going to talk about champions who provoke quickly and well, and the champions that provoke well and do other things. First off on the list, I have Skull Lord Varal. He is the Lizardman King. He's so good. He has a provoke on a 2-turn cooldown, probably the shortest of any champion, for 1 turn. Cannot be resisted if you have 1 more Lizardman ally. So let's say you have Legate Teox and Skull Lord. There's your provoke for the whole fight. Whole fight, you're good. He also revives Lizardman on his passive, places decreased attack, if, again, irresistible with another Lizardman, and then a good turn meter increase on the A1. He is so good. Skull Lord, great option there. Real quick, guys, get your free legendary Elenaro by clicking the link in the description of this video right now. You also get 3 amazing epics in Fane, Ugo, and Tagore as you level up throughout the game. I have 4 simple steps for you today. Step 1, log out of Player and Play on your PC and uninstall it. Step 2, click on the link in the description of this video and register with a brand new email address. Step 3, launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your free legendary Elenaro. Do not miss out on this chance to get a free legendary Elenaro as well as 3 epics, so make sure to click on this link before it expires. Next one's up is not a champion that I think people consider for the provoke option, but it is Wixwell. His A1 is one of the best provoking A1s in the game. If it's against a boss, which it is in Hydra, when it's booked, each hit, 100% chance. So even if you're facing bad affinity, like Spirit, each hit shows a 100% chance. If the first one weak hits, the second one most likely will not. Obviously, RNG exists, things like that, but 100% chance, so just need the accuracy and you're good to go. The rest of his kit, not super conducive to Hydra, but as far as provokes go, about as good as it can get. Speaking of kits that aren't very good, but provokes that are amazing, wrong faction, I have War Chief, the big pig man. I don't really know what he is. Triple hitter with a provoke on the A1, and then places a 3-turn provoke on a 3-turn cooldown. It's unbelievable, and then places shield. That's kind of it. He can keep that headlock down, 100%. But that's like, what else is he doing? Literally nothing. His damage isn't even good. Next up, I have the only epic that I included on the list, which is probably easy to guess. It's Curamis. There are other provokers, but I think he's the best one because he places it, so he can, doesn't matter what affinity it is, because it's just a place, not a hit. And you can also place this through the poison cloud, which is a big bonus. On a 3-turn cooldown, he also places buffs on himself, so he can be a mischief tank and then AoE decrease attack. So, Curamis, great epic option. It used to be more accessible because he was a fusion, but it was a long time ago. But if you do have Bivald of the Thorn, fun champion, double hitter with a provoke, 3-turn cooldown, he can also place provokes on weak hits, which is nice, so affinity doesn't matter, and then A1 provoke. So healing support, but also just 2 good chances that provokes should be able to keep it locked down. I used him for a good bit when Hydra first came out. Next up is a champion that brings so much more than just the provoke, but the provoke is a big part of his kit, and that is wrong faction, Sam. Grazur Iron Gut. Don't have him, but he is amazing. AoE in the A1 with the shield, AoE enemy max HP and a heal in the A2, AoE provoke, increase resistance, increase defense on allies for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown, and then he also heals allies on his passive. So he's super good for Hydra. Similar to him, kind of his cousin is the Lizardman, Void Legendary. Crisk, similar thing, brings so much. Provoke on a 3-turn cooldown, increase speed for the whole team, increase defense for himself. AoE buff extension and a hit here, ally protection, decrease speed on the A1, decrease defense, decrease attack on the passive. Amazing in a curse set especially. So both those guys, amazing options. A dwarf champion that you can actually get in the token trader, not that I recommend that, but Molly is one of the best provokers you can have. 3-turn cooldown, places a provoke, 50% chance of placing it for 2 turns instead of 1. That's super clutch, especially at the start of a run. And reflect damage on herself, and then she's also got a revive of a single target. Better than both of those things, her passive is amazing when she's hit by a boss, gives everyone 25% turn meter. On a 1-turn cooldown, but that's super helpful. She can be a big engine for your team. Kind of fill in 3 slots, turn meter filler, provoker, and reviver. So I like Molly a lot. She is in my brutal team right now. Next up's a champion that maybe not as good as everyone else, but I do think is underrated, albeit he is a Void Legendary. It's Soulless, one of the hardest defense-based champions in the game. It used to be the hardest hitting defense-based nuker. Triple hitter with a chance of provoke, and then AoE places the provoke, and then just hard-hitting defense, basically. But a good option, especially because he's got 2 chances at it. This champion, kind of similar to War Chief, not good at really much else, but Angar is one of the best provokers in the game. 3-turn cooldown, AoE provoke, 75% chance, which is really good, of placing it for 2 turns, which is amazing. 2-turn provoke on a 3-turn cooldown is the bee's knees. That's as good as it gets. Also places 2 buffs on himself and reflect damage on everybody, so could be a mischief tank. Places an extra hit if someone's under provoke, and then when someone with provoke attacks you, chance of placing another provoke, so you can try and keep that head cycled under the provoke. All right, now we're kind of into the elite of the elite. These ones are some of the best. I saved them for last. My choice of provoker is Alaz. Alaz, 3-turn cooldown, places provoke for 2 turns, and again, places, it does not matter through affinity, or if there's poison cloud, he just goes ahead and places it. Also places counterattack and block damage on your whole team. Counterattack for 2 turns, block damage for 1 turn. This is huge for survivability. His damage is also crazy. It's got an AoE that can hit twice if they're below half health, a solid hitting on the A1, and then increases his damage every time he counterattacks, which he obviously places the counterattack. So after 20 counterattacks, he'll have 100% extra defense. He is my number 2 damage dealer on the team, and he's bringing in the block damage, the increased defense, and the provoke. So he is filling a lot of boxes. Next up is a champion that I don't really want to give praise to, but I have to give credit where credit is due. Gallius, the Big Chicken, one of the best provokes abilities for Hydra in the game. 3-turn cooldown, provoke if it's a boss for 2 turns, buffs himself, gives himself an extra turn, buffs the team, hits and places decreased speed in A1. Counterattacks, when he does counterattack with his own buff, does enemy max HP damage. He is a lot better since his buff. I still don't like him. I'm so mad that I've got 2 of him. Next up is a champion that I think doesn't quite synergize. I don't know if they're the number 1 or they're like the number 5. But Ashar is this crazy champion with all this crazy synergy with HP burn. I don't understand why he's so bonkers, but I know he's part of multiple world record teams. But his provoke's on the alternate form, which I think is his worst form, I'm 90% sure. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, if you guys have an Ashar. But he does have a provoke for 2 turns on a 3-turn cooldown, so, and can't be resisted if they have HP burn. So like that's definitely amazing as far as just provoking goes. But I don't know if you're also getting the benefit of his crazy kit if you're using the alternate form. Lastly, we have number 1, and I think it's not really particularly close for Hydra, just an amazing champion and an amazing provoker. It is, unfortunately, a champion I don't have and probably never will have, and likely the same is true for you. Our Nerd Gigante Archer, crazy name, crazy bow, crazy kit. Single target A1, increased accuracy. AoE stun, or if it's a boss, decreased speed. I love conditions like that. Also, decreased turn meter if they're stunned, or fills the turn meter of your team. So in Hydra, the AoE decreased speed on a 3-turn cooldown, and then fills the turn meter of all allies by 10%. That's a great A2. And then the A3 is unbelievable. 3-turn cooldown, AoE hex for 3 turns, and provoke for 2 turns on bosses. Regular waves is hex for 2 turns, provoke for 1, which is still very, very good. But this makes her the best hex placer and arguably the best provoker in the game. She's defense based, she stacks up her defense, and then she heals everyone in your team when they're attacking enemies under hex. She's just crazy, crazy good. So again, there are other champions that can definitely make the list. I didn't even mention using a provoke set. Typically, you want to put those on champions with AoE abilities. Like I have put my Neklo Thar in a provoke set before, but these are the champions who is part of their kit. And if you have any of these, I think they're all great valid options. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more daily raid content, and I will see you guys on the next one.